but this softer skills piece is very paramount, and it's something that I'm feeling here. I mean, just tip back before you carry on with this story, though. You talked about this kind of what I feel is a mentoring program that you had when you were at the soccer team. Is that something that you take with you? Is that your style of leadership? Is that something you would bestow on people in the world at any stage of career?
It is. I mean, I don't think. Well, I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this. To me, if you're old enough, you're good enough, right? And if you're good enough, you're old enough. I think we get limited by age. Well, I can't do anything because I'm only 23, and I just don't have enough experience to give. I'd say if you look into that high school, my guess is you look like a legend, right? For the 30-year-old that's clamoring at Ford to try to just get out of a cubicle and says, I'm just not sure I have enough time. I'd say, let's look around and what do you love to do? My guess is I can take you within 4 blocks of your house and we can find a lot of places, right? So the time, treasure, and talent piece, I don't believe it's age-based. I honestly, I think that's BS completely. I hear a lot of leadership teachers talk about you got to be in the second half of your life, you know, all the analogies of you got to have enough wisdom that's accumulated through knowledge. And I don't disagree that that's helpful. But mentorship and give back, the give in is what you get back. So yes, I'm sorry. I mean, I look at it and say it's foundational. It's not optional. So in our staff, in any of our companies, we talk a lot. First and foremost, they know that I love them, and it's not BS. If I don't, this is the wrong place for you, wrong place for me. So you should know that I love you. I love what you do. And we care deeply about your families and what we do, whether it's high velocity, V1 Sports, Galway Bay, or the foundation. So that you know that you are loved for sure. Then who else can you say that you love that isn't in your immediate sphere of influence? And again, going back to magical and miraculous, I've seen transformation like no other when people reach outside of their normal thing and start to look in their community. That you don't have to get on a plane and go to Africa or Haiti. You can find it in Detroit. You can find it in San Diego, in any zip code. You can find it in England, in any zip code. It's right there in front of you. You're willing just to invest, because then you ask, what can I do to help, right? Not how do I solve your problem? What can I do to help? And then you turn your ears on. It's transformational. I mean, it is. It sounds so simple. Again, it's not super sexy. But when it becomes part of the culture, then not doing it feels very odd, and doing it feels very inviting. So yeah, it's an important part for us for sure.